Ja, hallo, hallöchen. How are you guys today? Welcome in on this fine Thursday evening. We're here in Thailand. We visited Bangkok last stream. So we're quite a bit south of Bangkok and we fly over to Cambodia, to another capital. Woohoo! Also, we have our co-pilot Knights up in here. Hello, buddy.
Hello, hello.
And Catbat. There's a Catus, Batus. How are you doing, guys? How is your evening?
Fine. I'm slowly waking up.
Waking up? Did you sleep all day?
Yeah, basically.
Oh, nice.
No, you know the little red standby light. I have them all day. Oh God.
The Magister. You could take your Bush 736. The Meow Meow. That's so nice.
Oh. Yeah. Hang on, a Hellcat. Yeah, I confused Hellcat and Wildcat. Wildcat is the one.
The slowlier one.
Yeah. With the folded wings in multiplayer.
It looks sometimes like a TIE fighter from Star
Yes.
Wars.
Yes. That's true.
See if I remember how to start this thing. It's been ages.
There's always a Control E.
I had the same problem. I gave up eventually.
Okay. I hope I don't have to, but
because it doesn't help that everything
she's
in the Fuga everything is French, so that doesn't help.
yeah.
I thought you can speak French.
Yes, but I mean this is very specialized French. Some things I understand, but
Specialized French like baguette.
even more specialized.
Ooh.
Let's see.
You're a red Hellcat
Primer? Sure.
for
yes.
me.
Battery. Okay, well, at least if it's a Hellcat, it's fine.
Yeah, you're a red Hellcat for me. So.
Cow flaps open, shall we?
Okay.
I'm actually completely not set up for the Hellcat with the Boeing yoke and throttle, but
I'm flying a Spitfire with a Boeing yoke and And the Logitech throttle. So
Yeah, it does work, doesn't it?
exactly.
Oh my god!
Did your ears explode?
Yes, not only that, she launched me into the bushes. Why?
Did
She
you
Yes.
find
always does that.
did you find the carrier launch button?
Yes, I guess I did.
Yeah, I see though. That was
Jesus.
a very unorthodox takeoff.
It was.
Well, what
Well, it
to
looks like there
say?
is an A20 on approach.
Well, at least I don't have to bother with taking off anymore.
No,
Let's see.
definitely not.
That's crazy. I'm gonna put the headset simulation.
There's
So I don't
actually
hear you.
an A20 which looks like it might be landing.
Oh, is that 26,000 feet? That 820?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Or
in that
maybe it took off from Bangkok. It's also possible.
Possibly, no, he's descending, so I guess he's coming in
I don't think it's anyone that we know.
for one of the Bangkok airports. It's not. Well, Phantom MC, I don't know.
See?
Don't think so.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the squirrels had no time to take their machine guns.
Okay. Parking brake is off or on? Off.
It's so much like more floaty than a Messerschmitt.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit
100 times
more.
more stable. So much more stable. You notice, like it's like, oh, I can go slow, no issues. Let's go for a landing.
That's the wrong end of the runway. I'm just seeing.
Doesn't matter. What
There's
I found pretty nice right now, when you were flying over the dirt threshold,
Uh-huh.
you had the dirt flying all around Catbat.
yes, that's a nice effect of the Hellcat. Maybe some other aircraft have this. Well, maybe it's just from the sim.
I think I'll go to the other end.
To the other end. Okay, let's all go to the other end.
Why?
Well, because the wind's from the other end.
And,
We're gonna
you know,
take
I
off
always, if I can, I
towards
always
the
like to
tailwind.
take off in the direction
Headwind.
of
Yes.
the course, if I can.
Me too. If I can, even if it's like 4 or 5 knots,
Yeah.
you want that headwind. It's a lot easier than the Messerschmitt, that's for sure.
There is not much that is harder than the Messerschmitt.
But you know what? I already missed the thing. Because of course with these difficult birds, it's really rewarding.
It's a challenge,
to
yeah.
get it right.
With a Messerschmitt, you already see it as a major success when you just taxi correctly.
Oh yeah.
So,
I mean, like,
Yeah.
yeah, a proper centerline takeoff in that thing, I love.
I'm waiting for the kamikaze.
Oh, let's go. Okay.
Can we? Would you say kamikaze is the order? Okay.
So I know the A10 because I know these in the message are in the A10.
Cat,
Now
but
it
you're
is the
breaking up.
We
Okay.
have the old sound problem again. You're just coming across in sound
Jesus.
bites.
That should be Bangkok.
It's probably money track.
Nope, not. Sorry, me being wrong.
Fun pockets behind.
Yeah. Is this place called Chonburi or Kronburi or however this is pronounced correctly? Almost drew a perfect circle on the map.
Jesus. I hate that bloody Logitech thing. It keeps trying to kill me.
So, is somewhere a little nav map?
No.
Hmm. Seems you need to hand fly.
That's hand fly is
Catbird,
boring.
was this you or was this Dakey? Oh. Catbird's gone.
Catbird's gone.
Yeah,
Yeah, well,
out
I
of
mean,
the Discord.
he had a problem with the.
Hmm.
Hey, I still
Yeah,
see
is he
him
back
in the
again?
sim. He's in the sim.
Here's the Catbird back again.
Never actually been anywhere. That says otherwise. I'm interested. But still, otherwise. It's
What
started
you sh-
being annoying. Started switching off the data, which I don't want because now I have a Mario experience. But yeah,
Pretty here.
Uh-huh. Lovely. Another nice thing is that the Fuga is a relatively quiet plane, which is good for group flights because you can hear the other people on the stream much better than when you have a noisy plane. You're aiming for the stars, Karia.
No,
Or do you know something that I don't know
no.
about a huge mountain?
I'm on 5,000, 6,000 feet
Uh-huh.
just because of the wind. And
Ah,
I'm trying to trim her.
yeah.
but of course, if you usually fly at 1,000 feet or below, then 5,000 seems like the start. Connection lost again. Guys, just hate it. No, I know. These curves are unreachable.
You sound like you're breaking up again. Get that?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, there's the famous Pattaya.
I'm
Maybe.
pretty in front.
Pattaya is. That might be where my parents went because that name somehow is very
Rings a
familiar.
bell.
Yeah. This Logitech thing is just nuts.
Tried to fly the CG4 with it today.
It's Yeah.
Was working fine before all those updates from the sim, and yeah. No comment.
But just now.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
You sound good
I
now.
think
Better.
yes. I think I will prepare some lunch because maybe it's the you know, like the internals of my digestive system that are messing with the internet.
You think so?
Uh, yes.
Disturb signal. Yeah.
Yes, yes. It's just like the rumble in your belly is,
Yeah.
you know, causing all sorts of mayhem. So,
Hey, Lima
how's it
Kilo,
here?
welcome in. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Hello, hello.
Happy P Day.
Apparently
It's the day of
it's
P.
Pie Day today.
It's Pie
Because
Day
it's,
today, and we did not have a pie.
I think it's the first three numbers of pi. 1, 4, 3.
Good that my husband did not hear that.
Why?
Somewhere here should be a little strip. But
Yes.
by all means, I can't see it.
Yeah. There's so much possible places which could be the strip.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a very big one.
Nope. But you know me.
Yeah.
Me and big airports. Only with the tube line, and then there it's not guaranteed. Right, Catman? No, I don't see it.
I'm trying an experiment at the moment. I'm running traffic injection alongside and just to check if I A, see any planes, and B, what my frames make of it.
Tell you? Okay.
The frames are still around 100,
That's good.
but I have yet to see a plane.
Okay.
I mean, the map shows me that there are planes, but like there is an express wing plane over that airport that you couldn't find. But of course,
Okay.
if they're too high, they wouldn't show. That's the altitude.
In 5 minutes, I will have toast with raclette, cheese, and tomato.
Shame.
Ooh.
Shame.
Being fancy.
Mind you, I could do that. I've got a whole box of raclette cheese in the fridge.
I could not do that. I don't have any cheese. What could you do? Which could be placed onto a toast.
That is pretty cheesy.
Yeah. But I got a big pot of lentil stew. Nom, nom.
That's not bad either.
It's certainly more healthy, but I prefer the raclette.
I see your point.
Yes. And I'm not surprised that you have some at home night set.
Yeah, it's something I sort of quite like having around. And the very smallest part is actually eaten as a raclette. I simply use it as a cheese over, you know,
Yeah, cheese
like
over bread or
yeah,
on
or I have
toast.
some hot stuff in the frying pan, like
Oh yeah.
fried
Oh yeah.
potatoes, and just
Oh,
at
that's
the
true.
end I put some on top,
Oh yeah.
and they melt so easily. It's no problem.
Yes, it's very, very delicious stuff. But and it's easy to keep as well. So.
I saw Liban Kilo Mike in the distance in a MB33 Nainer.
Uh-huh. Yes, I see him too. Well, we could land at the next place so
Mm,
that we get everyone
yeah.
together.
Yes.
I mean, it's not a very long runway. It's
The
only
airport is so wide.
1,700 feet long.
Enough for a Hellcat. Or a Spitty.
And
Yes.
hopefully for a full car.
I
I
won't
will
bet
have to
it.
jump in VR again to do that landing now.
What?
But I will have to jump in VR again, but I'm staying out of VR because I have a raclette to eat. So
Yeah, that's a problem.
Mm.
That is a problem.
yes, munch
Cat,
first and do stuff.
yeah. Cat, but you know what I tried today?
What did you try?
The Dougal approaching to Paro.
Oh,
Holy
nice.
bonkers. Oh,
It's nice.
shoot.
Yes, it's very nice.
I
Is
hope
that
I
a,
did it right. I really
is that a
hope I did
special
it right.
approach?
Yes, yes. Basically, you follow in.
Have look at those videos on YouTube from
Yeah,
real
yeah,
life pilots flying into Paro,
yeah,
because it gives you an idea at what kind of altitude you should be and what position more or
yeah,
less,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So
Yeah,
that
at
you're
Dougal.
sure.
Dougal wrote us a script. I uploaded it also on the flight following on the flight streaming on the planning thread, so you can read through it. But I don't know where this point DME 12 is,
Oh,
because
I,
he
I,
wrote it for the A320, and I
yes.
don't have the point for as DME 12. I have
The,
a PB 812, so I
yeah,
tried
no,
to.
you don't see that as a waypoint as such. You will see on your VOR that you're 12 miles out when you're 12 miles out. But that's the only thing. So yeah, you don't have that as a waypoint. Well, maybe he has it as a waypoint. I don't know. But you can draw a circle with your fixed page 12 miles from the airport, and that way you have the ME 12. You know exactly when you're crossing that.
Yeah.
So that's what I would do. Yeah, just draw 12 miles. The 12 miles is 12 miles. That's when you're starting to
But
configure and stuff.
that does not work with the 12 miles. Yeah, but I have to.
Be right back.
Okay.
Yeah,
He
I
has
once
to
watched
raclette.
an interesting video. That was two Nepali pilots, a man and a woman, flying into Paris. And they were so
there-
relaxed.
Yeah. If you do this all day, then you're pretty relaxed about that kind of stuff. But if you fly it the first time and you want to do it right and you want to hit the points where to be when, yeah. This is a bit more.
Now I'm wondering, is this the airport? Is this the runway? I think it is. Good grief. Bring her in really slow. This calls for the Burr approach.
Hmm?
It calls for the Burr approach. Almost
You
at a
sure?
standstill. Okay,
Nice.
I'm down. I made it. And I'm looking forward to see you try it.
Yeah. First
It's
raclette and then I'll
First
try it.
munch.
I mean, there is quite a bit of space around it, fortunately. So that's not a problem.
Good evening, Faharia. How are
Inside.
you? And hello, Catbat.
Hey, New George, welcome in. I'm doing pretty fine. So I'm just trying to find the runway.
It's a very narrow one.
Ah, there it is. Wheelies are down, flappies are down.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see a
Ow.
Wacom somewhere in the background.
There it is. I thought the road would be my runway. Whoop. Sitting wrong.
Hmm.
I could not throttle back since my armrest was in the way.
Oh.
The tour's going fine. Tour's going pretty fine, New George. We're today in Thailand, since we already passed Bangkok the last stream. Now we are flying down to Cambodia. Or over to Cambodia. And it's... Whee! There was an MB339er. It's about... What had we? About 3 hours this time. Roundabout.
Okay,
No,
here comes a
not
hellish
over my
cat.
keyboard.
Here comes a hellish cat.
Meow meow. There's a Lima Kilo.
I will try, but I'm still munching, so and so I'm not in VR, so it's a bit trickier to
Oh.
land.
You mean it's realistic now?
No, it's not. It's realistic in VR. Whoa! Donut.
That was a very
one-
elegant.
That was a
Very
Tokyo
good.
Drift.
That was
What? Wait.
a pirouette. But Karia, can you see that there is a Wacom somewhere? Over to-
Yeah. There was the Lima
Alright.
Kilo, and over there's a Wacamo and
I don't know what
F35.
VF35.
I don't have any idea what that bird is.
It's a fast bird. Just by
Yep.
looking at the spinning of the figures there.
It's the vertical F35,
Ah, the vertical.
Ah,
yeah.
okay.
I think. Very
Yeah,
good.
I mean, I saw him. He's in the chat, so he definitely wants to join us.
Welcome in, Wacamo.
That was the dish.
Hey, Castella.
Stella,
Welcome
hello.
in.
Thank God for raclette. I'll be right back.
Okay. I think what Catman just did is called stuffing your face.
Yeah. All good, Castella.
Hey.
So we have a Fuga, we have a MB339, a Help Kitty, and a Vertigo, and soon a PC21.
Okay, and we're back. And back
Well,
we are.
welcome back.
Thank you. So, oh
Fat
yeah,
Kitty is happy kitty.
exactly. Oh, you guys are on the wrong
Hello,
side, eh?
Costello.
The runway.
And
Just
Costella also said hi, Catbutt.
hi, Castella. How are you, mate? So, tiny runway. I love it.
Yeah.
Let's see how straight I can stay on this runway. And go for takeoff.
So, I wanna see this. Nice. Okie dokie. Let's see
just
some
wonder if-
entertainment.
Should we wait for Makamo to catch up?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
welcome.
He can't be far.
No,
I
he
don't know
isn't
if he's
far.
with us.
Yeah,
Is he?
yes. But if we take off now, we can do a circle, then Wacom will
Yep.
join us and we
Okay.
fly along.
Well,
Good idea.
I'm sure he has no issues staying, catching up with us in that thing.
So, good luck, guys. We will see ya.
Stay.
Stay.
Yep. Yep. Okay. Good girl.
This looked mighty. There he is. There's the Whack-A-Mole. So, let's finish that circle. Off we go. Okay, New George. The thing is, I have to work on Saturday. I did not get off. Yeah. I'm curious what this for information will be if we find out when 2024 comes out or not or whatever. But we will see. Yeah, work at Saturday. That happens if you're in retail.
Or in aviation, for that matter.
Yeah.
Or into parties. So
Oh, parties I think are the most
mostly
dangerous one.
weekends.
Yeah.
Weekends, night work, day work, every sort of.
Uh-huh. I've just been micro mode.
How fast are you going, guys?
Careful, Wacom, because
Yeah, I have to
night set
check
by
back
it.
to split. Hmm?
He does not like scratches in his paint, Wacamo.
That's okay.
It's okay to scratch your paint.
With this plane, I can scratch back.
Well, I don't know. Full is pretty slow compared to the F-35, I think. It's not a slow plane though. Actually, it's quite fast for being.
It actually, you know, in the sim, it is definitely faster than it says on the label.
Yes.
On the label, it says maximum to 60 or something like that,
Yeah, it's way
and
fast.
I can go way above that.
Yeah, I noticed that as well. I thought probably it's a bit too fast for what
Yeah.
they would do in reality.
And it doesn't in any way have any negative reactions. You know, I mean, there are some planes when you go too fast, they start shaking, things like that. This one, absolutely steady. I'm doing
It's like
three, almost 310 at the moment.
it's a lot. It's almost like a very fast glider.
Yeah.
Should reinstall that one. I haven't flown it in ages, and
But it's fun
actually quite
because it is almost a glider. It's a very quiet plane. You know, you can relax while you fly it.
Wasn't it the first one in the sim with the smoke coming out of the
Yeah,
back end?
you can switch that on.
Yeah, but it was, I think, the first who had that option, that feature.
Yeah. Now, if you have that plane installed, then you should see the smoke, shouldn't you?
In theory.
And your computer chip should
What happened, Lima Kilo? Why you with the squirrels?
be careful, mate. They have machine guns here. Those squirrels.
And they're not... Ooh, flat spin. Ew. They do not negotiate, so be careful.
I'm
about those
smoking at the
squirrels.
moment. Do you see anything?
No,
I think I'm too far out. Back Huggage, Devil Dude, how you doing? Hey buddy.
What's up?
Oh yeah. Weekend is always a good thing. Nope, I don't see your smoke.
That's interesting.
And maybe they took that out for the not so strong systems that they won't mess up.
Yeah, because if you go to crew flights, I can actually.
Yeah. On the other hand, I mean, why put smoke in?
Yeah, if nobody else can see it. Well, yeah.
It's usually made for formation flying and things like that.
It's pretty here.
Yeah, it is. Are we still in Thailand or are we already in Cambodia?
I would guess we're still in Thailand.
I think we're still in Thailand since that the fonts are still in this
Still the
roundish
squiggles. Yeah.
squiggles shape, whatever.
And the airports
You-
still start with a VG.
Oh, then it's Thailand, yes.
Ooh, that's a little nice city.
I wonder what all these
Sweet.
sort of flooded fields down there, what they are for.
Probably
Mostly
rice.
rice, I think, in the flooded.
Yeah, I just sometimes I know there is a lot of shrimp farming going on and stuff like that too.
No, they fish their shrimp still just in the Bay of Thailand with fishing boats.
Yeah, but there's a
I've seen
lot of farming going, aquaculture with shrimps.
I've actually not seen that there though. That's the thing. That doesn't
Oh.
mean it's not there, but
Well, I mean, Vietnam is well known for it, and
okay.
it's not that far away from it, so
Yeah,
that's
so
why we
possibly,
think.
possibly they do the same.
Did I
but
say hello, Viper Strike?
Hello, Viper.
Hey, Viper.
It's quite a cute city down there. I can't read it where it is, but it's a quite cute city.
Is it Ta Mai? No, it's not Ta Mai. It's Canterbury.
Okay. There's a Lima Kilo with a wing wave. Hey, buddy. What do you think? Are these canals down there straightened out?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, mostly it will be for watering the fields.
Lima got into the loopy loop. Whee!
That's not fair. You're doing loopy loops without me.
There's a bridge, but I don't think it's
Liable.
high enough. Stop that.
Let's check.
There's this beautiful fields, and next to them is ugh fields.
Exactly.
You just have to wonder why. I just make a copy of the beautiful side and copy and paste.
Cat, that would be work.
Yes.
Okay,
Whee!
bridge
Okay.
done.
Bridge done.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a flyable bridge somewhere.
Well, I mean, this bird is very flat.
That is true.
Whee! Found some peeps.
Yes. Here we go. Now it's my time to do loopies.
And that looks like reclaimed land.
Nothing. Oh, yeah, that does look like it. Yes, there's fields.
Finally, the tea has the right temperature. Before it was too hot.
Oh, better not make one, because I'll find it cold.
Anyway,
Oh, and I bought quite a few bottles of Kilkenny to prepare for tomorrow, St. Patrick's Day.
Oh
Oh my
boy. Oh
god.
boy.
That's going to be a good
Sounds like
flight, I have a feeling.
when people are gonna get themselves wasted.
And I mean, I don't really fancy Guinness so much, but Kilkenny is nice. It's the same brewery.
Fancy anyone of it.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Viper has a stream series of watching us for 25 streams in a row.
Yeah,
Oh
Viper is
boy.
almost always there. So that
Yeah.
makes sense, yeah.
So is that now become a sport or something?
I don't know, but wow. So many peeps flying with us. Lima Kilo goes wee. That was a
Goes
save. That was a save. Like a rim. Some drama music.
Carnage over Thailand.
Did I miss something? Where's the carnage?
Behind
We
you
are-
mostly.
We are highly professional. Not. But guys, I hope we find the next airstrip.
Of course we are.
You're gonna hate me.
We can't get any worse than what we already had.
Really?
And Sabah is somewhere else, so
Sabah is a breeze for these things.
Yeah, we landed at Sabah. That stream was fun. That was such fun. That Tokyo drift slide and it stopped right before the runway ended.
up the hill.
The uphill, if anything, helps.
Yeah.
If it doesn't help, that it goes steeply downhill afterwards.
Yeah, the takeoff is at least as tricky as the landing. You just don't have enough speed, so you basically fall down at the end of the runway, and you have to catch that before you hit the sea.
Depends on your plane, right? Like what planes were you?
Oh, I can't remember. I did that with God knows how many planes. That was, I think, I don't know.
Schmitty, that would be an issue, yes.
You weren't in the Schmitty. You
No.
either Spitty or what was that other bird you flew so often back in the time?
It wasn't the Narion, I think. I honestly can't remember. So, there is an interesting corner in the flight. Or do you want us to actually land there? Yes, I see that now. I, because of all the writing on the map that covered the line, the magenta line. I see. So now we've got sat now the nasty one.
Ko Chang Thai. I just need to find it first.
All means island. Is it an island? Oh,
Yeah, it's an
Yeah,
island.
we're over at the island.
Well, I suppose it's on the other side.
It's another one of those famous islands, I believe. not so touristy apparently because it's far out of the touristy area.
I see it.
You see it?
Just
Oh,
follow
yeah,
the
I see
line.
something.
Just follow the magenta line, lights up.
Yep.
I see something to my left. It's not that, is it? A tiny field on my left.
Uh-huh.
No?
Yes.
Passing that?
From,
Oh, that
from
is
No.
Lahir, from Kaharia, a tiny field could well be the right description.
That's gonna be very interesting. We better start losing some altitude.
Is this the bit which has trees at the end?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because trees at both ends, if you're asking me.
Yeah, that too. Hands sweaty. You.
The sea is too far behind it, so there's no danger of ending up in
No, it's more the danger of meeting too many squirrels.
this. Sounds like it's gonna be an
Fun.
interesting one. Fun, definitely. I'll go for the zap approach style. Basically a short final 90 degrees to the runway.
Oops, but
But it wasn't enough.
there is a river. So,
Okay.
so if you overshoot,
Find it.
you get wet
Find
feet.
it.
I
Well, your
overshot
plane
just
get-
a little bit.
Your plane get washed. Let's
Yeah.
say it this way.
There is water. Oh, this is fun. No, he will also get wet. I have a feeling.
Oh yeah, that's a massive failure.
Let's see how many
Okay.
other people will go for a swim.
What? Let's try this again, because I don't never.
Lima Kilo Mike. Okay, go round. Kaharia,
Going
go
around.
round. Castella going for a swim. Sideways. Castella did a similar maneuver to yours. He sort of slid in sideways. Lazy Davy going round.
I don't know where the wind's from. That's a thing.
The
That's-
wind, if you're in the regular sim, the wind is 4 knots from almost due south.
So from the sea, I reckon. Yes. So we are landing
Ah.
correctly.
Yeah, it's a very sort of mild crosswind. And as you come in from where you are, it would be from your left.
Right. Yeah, that's okay. I just was wondering if I didn't have any tailwinds or something, 'cause I was floating quite a bit. Have to see if I can fly any slower than I was going.
Yeah, I mean that's what I did. I came in just above stall speed.
Yes, the thing is, I don't really know what it is.
I don't know it either, but it was obvious that she was about to go sliding over the wing.
It seems she can go. Yeah, she can go way slower. I was just way too quick.
Now let's see. Okay,
I just don't see where I'm going. Shit.
this Lima Kilo Mike is going
Nope.
for a swim. He is
Too
definitely
fast
going
again.
for a
I'm
swim.
I'm coming in from the sea.
Okay. So I think everybody who has actually landed has had wet feet.
It is not necessary, but yeah.
I think Lazy Davy has managed now not to get wet feet.
I have to be able to do this. It's not that hard.
You're vexed.
In theory, you are correct.
I mean, I've been on shorter runways than this for sure.
Well, it was, of course, that approach from the mountainside isn't ideal either.
Exactly, but I'm not gonna blame it on those mountains. So, let's see. 80 knots. Oof, that's really the minimum I can go.
Hey, Lazy Davy.
Yeah, there you go. Now she's in. Now I'm in.
Yeah, that looks good. Now, can you stop for any time?
Oh, easy peasy. Now it's easy.
Yeah.
Stop time.
Yeah.
Now you can notice if your speed is correct. But I was almost dropping out of the sky at 80
Yeah, you
knots.
really you have to come in just above stall. And I think I'll take off, not towards the mountains. God, Lima Kilo Mike, those squirrels will be quite angry
Woo!
with you.
No! Damn it!
What did you do?
Backflip! I did a backflip.
Okay.
I did not see I was getting too slow and dropped out of the sky.
Oh no!
But
Whatever.
this whole field here is surrounded by water. There is water over on the other side too.
Yeah, happens.
I think that's one of those where you should write down the name.
Yes, definitely. This is
Imagine coming here with the Murphlot.
this is an absolute carnage.
We all gonna
airfield.
die here.
So that is
A very good one.
Victor Tango Kilo Charlie.
okay.
I see somebody doing this. Oh my god! Yeah, it's carnage. This place. Oh, somebody drifting. Tokyo drifting.
Yeah.
Straight towards the neighbors.
I'm parking in the palm trees.
Let's see if I can take off from this, because that's gonna be an entirely
Okay.
different question.
Yeah. Well, let's spool up full power
Taking off with the flaps out.
Oh,
and then see.
well.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're going to the water, you do a nose stand again. Careful with the spitty.
I can only say, fortunately, trees don't count.
Yes.
If trees had collision boxes, that would definitely not work.
The Alga had no issues. That's nice. Bags of power. This. I
Yeah.
wouldn't do it with full fuel. Yeah, somewhere.
I stalled. You, George, I stalled since I lost the speed
I have to
out of.
try. I'm coming in again.
You
I
you
have
want to-
too much fun doing this. And I want to be able to do it properly.
Whee!
I mean, the takeoff was good. You do need the whole field though. Like,
Yeah. What a noob! What install!
let's see if I can go in a little bit more sideways.
No, but I won't repeat it. At least I do not try to.
Somebody could clip it, but that would be a nice clip. Upside down, kind of.
No, that's not gonna work. Too fast.
And landscaping.
Yeah, I may have cut a few leaves.
Between the teeth. So you try it again, Catbot? Or do we ramble on?
Well, you can rumble. I will do one more. One more.
No, I want to see it.
Oh,
Here comes the Knights up.
I already did one good one, so that has to be possible.
Ah, that was good.
Yeah,
no
that
retreat.
that looked good.
I'm happy with that.
Here comes a Costella. Will this work? Well, that was a blast fight, okay? So, there's the Catus Batus.
It's a good line. It's just that there is a massive kick now on the
Yeah,
field.
that's why I come up.
I look like I'm gonna fly right into it.
Yes, no other way.
Oh, this was butter.
Oh,
We
my
need
dear, the fucking
toast.
You're
Yeah.
without gear.
toast without gear. The gear didn't
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
in which case, it explains why you have such a short
come.
leg.
Short stop.
Stopping distance.
I could not see that, but I could see your plane wobbling, so I thought, hang on. There is
The
something
weird
wrong
thing
here.
is the gear was down. So, well, yeah, it's not the first time that happens.
Okay.
It seems like I drop the gear and the gear doesn't come down for some reason. And then, yeah, anyways, let's start looking at the
All I can say, WD-40.
Yeah,
Exactly.
virtual WD-40.
So, Catbot, did you not forget to refuel your plane?
I think I'm still good on fuel, but let's check it anyways. 'Cause, I mean, I need. Yeah, I'm still good. I have 41%. I need
Okey-dokey.
a
There
light
are the
plane.
runway numbers. Baked into the floor or grass.
So we'll start from here somewhere.
So, I don't know, Wacamo seems to have found his resting place
Yes.
across the runway. I still wonder if that's a vertigo. I don't think so.
I think it's one of the fighter
So
Fs.
vertical VF-35, not a vertical. What I mean by that is it's the fighter that
Yeah.
takes
Oh, yeah, okay. That makes sense.
There it
Yes.
goes. So,
There we are. Exactly.
There we are.
Yeah.
So,
No, let's see what we
underneath
can do here.
Whack-A-Mole Kamikaze. Here we go. Who's gonna start?
are they not going? Oh, you're all
This
going.
time I managed actually to avoid the water.
Water and the trees has to
Yeah.
be avoided.
That was fun.
Yes,
Gaia may have eaten some leaves as well.
I have some twigs between my teeth.
And some fish. Yeah.
No, just twigs. I
Might
was
have
up
a bit
before the river. Because the
Okay.
river has a collision with the prop.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
I think
would
that
have-
was better. takeoff as well.
That would have ended a bit more entertainment-like.
But that's typical Kaharia flight plan.
Yeah. I
You just saw
saw
that airport on the island. And now we go back on the mainland.
Yep.
Not the island.
There's a Robbie! Hey,
Yep.
flight engineer!
Hey, Robbie.
Buddy!
Hello, Robbie.
How are you doing?
You missed some carnage just now.
Yes.
Amongst other things, an upside down Kaharia.
I did a forward roll with a Spitfire. Whee! There goes the 5 kilo mic. Whee! What's up, Micha? What are the news?
I say quite happy that I can come on the Boeing 737.
Okay, the 777 is soon available.
They've been saying that since last year.
Hello. Meow. I overtook a night sub. I dared to overtook the night sub.
And that's all I'm getting, you know? I'm trying to actually
Just
let you catch
peacefully
up.
going your way.
Yeah. And I'm trying to let you catch up.
Habe ich grad, Micha. Muss man den Becher erst wieder nachfüllen.
So, not far to the next airport.
Robbie, it's nice that we have you here, even if you're not flying. Mr. Deadpan.
You'll be back with absolute clarity. I'm already trembling in my shoes now.
The next is a touch and wind. There's a 5 kilo. Good evening, Ian Fisher. Welcome in.
The dog in the cockpit one.
I have that friends mod, yes. That animal friends mod. But I use a kitty. What a surprise. My furry friend in the cockpit is a kitty.
That's surprising.
Oh, there's old
Howdy
veteran.
all.
Oh, hello, Scott.
Thank you for the sub, for the resub. 17-month, oh boy. Careful when you go to the next airport touch and go. In front of the airport seems to be a skyscraper.
Yes, I see it now. Oh God, yes, this will be fun. Tactical, very tactical. Jesus,
Price?
it's like landing in the park here. Okay. Smash and bounce.
There's the airfield. I didn't see it.
It's surrounded by. There's a lake. There's a tall building. So you don't really think it's an airport there.
Should be easy to find, but I don't see it.
You see where I'm circling?
Oh, you found
In that,
it.
in that region.
Must have been overhead earlier.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you can basically follow that river, and then you
Yes.
just have to go a little bit right towards the end.
turn right.
But as I say, there's a
Oh,
big
yeah.
apartment block right in front of the runway.
Airfield inside, I think. Oh yeah, I see that. Well, maybe it's better to go the other way. I don't know. It depends. Oh, depends on the wind actually. Is the gear down? No. Yes, it is. I'll have to, like check outside view now always, because this thing doesn't have any green lights inside. the
Yeah,
cockpit. I don't see. Oop, I don't see how they managed to see if it's. Oh, there, yeah, there's a handle, of course. Why did I forget to look at that? Anyways, yeah, let's just scrape the side of the apartment. I don't know.
It was a hop and go.
Yes. Okie doke. And we're up again. Well, that's a luxury one compared to the last one. honestly.
Welcome for that. Thank you for that follow and welcome in the cat bag, Jerky Jacko.
Oh, bridge.
Where?
Bridge.
Where?
There you go. I'm dropping in. Let's see.
You see a bridge.
Yeah,
Where is
I'm
it?
wondering.
Where does the camera see a bridge?
There, behind me.
Oh, it's very low. Oh, I got underneath, but
No,
don't try.
I won't. I already used the propeller today, so no, thank you.
Well, you have a package of 5.
Exactly. And you've already broken the wrapper. So you
Yeah,
might as well use the
no,
other.
no, thank you. You just want to. You just want to clip me doing stuff wrong.
I wouldn't try this on a normal screen.
No.
What's going on? Yeah, you went through.
The cat,
Fine.
the catus batus is in a hell cattage.
Who's asking?
The Robbie,
Robbie.
And the Robbie.
the man.
Yeah, I'm in Burring Kitty. Yeah, it's been ages that I didn't fly this Robbie.
Aw,
I've been in all kinds of planes.
yeah. An old veteran, how you doing? How was your morning going? Or did I calculate that wrong? Whatever. How is your day?
Yeah, it should be morning. Or
Probably
So-
afternoon already.
is it?
Well, depends how
Yeah.
far
Depends where
west
you
you
are.
are.
It's Fuga. Whee!
Oh.
It's late.
Nice.
Robbie is spreading rumors.
Oh, is
He's
it?
he's a man now, recently matured.
What?
Robbie and matured. Does that go
Robbie.
together?
Do we talk about the same guy? Oh, old veteran is hanging in there, been out to the naval base to do some work, doing some things around the house now. Thought I would listen in while doing some more paperwork. Ew,
Okay.
paperwork.
Paperwork.
Ew. But nice to have you here. Also, the song requests are up. If you want to listen to a specific song, exclamation mark SR, the name of the artist and the title.
Your maturation ID.
I could
What
type
on
in one of my
earth is that?
700 songs now.
Robbie, what is that?
I'm not
mat-
believing you, buddy.
Maturation mark.
He said he just received his maturation ID in the mail,
In the what?
but I don't know what the maturation ID
It's an ID to show that you're mature.
is. Yes,
That
Which
I
he-
understand.
which he
thought-
totally made up.
I thought the male human does not grow up after a
Male
certain
human.
station.
Oh. Oof, I don't know about that.
These kids are keeping me
funny
way
how
too busy
female
doing
poets say
some
that they grow up.
research into whole house water filters right now. Oh boy.
Yeah,
That's
that will keep
that
you
sounds
busy for a
like
while.
some more research.
We got a thing like that in the cellar,
Whee!
which takes the rust out of the pipes.
What, WD-40?
Yes, yes. Now, if you read Robbie's answer, it's a special ID card with beard hairs sewn into the lamination. Yes, that's the
Okay.
maturation ID.
Oh, Robbie, then I have
I-
an issue. Because I
I
still
just-
don't have any... I don't have any beard. I can't let it, like...
Oh well.
It's sort of like left and right, but not everywhere.
I don't think there is snow here.
Maybe baked in clouds?
Like lots of clouds.
But I don't have at the moment no clouds baked in or whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm just turning into that valley, and there is quite a bit.
And Robbie, one question: does your wife approve that maturation ID?
Yes, it's only valid if it's countersigned by your wife.
I'm sure she has to.
I would be very doubtful about that one.
Ooh. I had a weather flicker in the background. So I'm soon getting new weather.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
That means
And
suddenly
with your
so-
system,
Yeah, it's
Oh
gonna
no,
be
it's
based to her system. It's with her application add-on, we should say. That it's,
Yes, with the mod.
yeah, with that mod, you get Pisu.
That mod.
It's the Pisu mod.
it's called
Yeah.
Piso FX.
Catbet, you can imagine what I had in Paro. Can't you? I had to turn it actually off because,
Off to see the mountains.
well, I had at 16,000 feet a layer of very fluffy white sea with some islands, also known as mountaintops. So,
That's very good. That's the ideal weather for Faro.
for Paro, exactly. Mm-hmm.
For Faro, maybe. Faro, yeah. Not that much. Because you need the cloud base to be at 12,000 minimum, I would say, to be able to safely.
Well,
Actually, 14 more like it.
the D777, the transition thingy,
Yes.
is at 16,000.
Yes, but you can still be on autopilot down to something like 14, I would say.
Yeah, but I wanted to see where I'm flying. First approach with an airliner into Paro with a big Boeing. I want to see where I'm going.
It's preferable.
It's preferable.
No, it will show terrain at you anyway, so you know when
It
when
did.
you're going.
That's why
Okay.
I asked you how to.
What did you ask?
I
Oh, the DME thing. But the thing is, yeah, you can switch off the terrain warnings, but it will still keep saying sync rate and stuff. Like the only thing that it's gonna switch off is your terrain.
yeah, but it's better that you don't hear terrain. Oh
Yeah,
boy,
it's switched
where's
off
the
in real life as
train?
well. You switch it off. 'Cause
Oh,
it's gonna
that's
bother
pretty.
the heck out of you.
Okay, now Robbie is giving us more details about his ID.
Making the ID was hell. The lady didn't have any scissors, so she just ripped out some hairs. Figured it was worth it. Wanted to order some alcoholic beverages tonight. She was kind enough to distract me though. Robbie, look at the birdie. Birdie 1, birdie 2, birdie birdie rip.
Well, she probably did that to make sure that you were mature enough not to scream.
Oh,
Like
Lima
when
Kilo Mike, did that
you're-
Starship launch go alright?
I did not
Or-
see it.
Or did things explode?
Wow, it's quite some scenery here. Am I right? It looks like
Yeah, that looks... It must be cloud, but looks out of place.
It went up
Ah.
okay. Coming down was problematic.
Was it supposed to land standing up?
Well, actually, I found an airport which had a 6-degree ILS glide slope.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
London City Airport was 6 degrees. I don't know any other.
There's
Where's
another
that?
one
Oh,
over at the region we were flying last Sunday.
Here?
Uh, in the surrounding of Sukamariskal.
Ah, in South America, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. That would make more sense, yes.
The launch stage was supposed to, but didn't. The
Okay.
capsule was lost about 15 minutes before landing, so it was lost too.
So expensive, in other words.
Pretty
What are we
much.
talking?
The
In,
shuttle, the spaceship
in the
thing.
States, they launched another Starship.
Oh, but not a space shuttle. That hasn't been launched since
No,
like
no, no. The you know
forever.
the thing
Yeah,
that's supposed
but
to
more
come back
data
down and
points.
land back.
Oh, the SpaceX thing.
Yeah, more
Or
data points. That's right. Yeah, yeah, the SpaceX.
So, I saw Lilac Line. Yeah, we crossed into
Are we now in
Cambodia.
Cambodia? Yeah. The airports all start with Victor Delta.
so we can go and check out Angkor Wat. But I don't think that I have that in the sim.
No.
Baked
Uh,
in probably. We see it somewhere.
Lima Kilo Road, well, it reached almost the orbit, so I would say a great success for that of a big rocket.
I don't
And
know. I feel
Robbie wrote, "Hush, little Robbie, don't say a word." Off
I
to
find it
Never
funny how
Never Land.
our space program goes backwards instead of forwards. Like first they went to the moon, then they went to orbit, and now they can't even get into orbit.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just so weird. And same with aviation, right? We crossed the Atlantic in 4 hours, or what was it? Now you need 6 or 8.
That's true.
Yeah. But everything has to.
Humans are only evolving in smartphone terms.
Oh, come on.
That's probably the reason, actually. Because now the attention span is so short, nobody can actually do something.
The thing is, it begins as a child. Instead of letting the child work out his curiosity, his creativity with, yeah, analog stuff like crayons, Bausteine. I don't know how this is called.
Building blocks,
Build,
Lego, basically.
yeah, Legos,
Yeah.
etc., etc. What do the parents do that you won't have
Yeah,
much
give them
work?
a
They give him,
tablet
yes,
with
and
some stupid games on it. Yeah.
exactly. I love my Lego.
Yeah, me too. As a kid.
So, and I
So
think
Robbie, that
that
means you had to get rid of your Lego, right? Now that you have
the
the
odd,
much
I'm an
the
adult
sure
card.
ID.
I had enough sleep, but I'm tired as hell.
I don't know if I had enough.
I think Lego is actually considered a major activity, so no, still, I have those.
Oh, okay, makes sense. Well,
Yeah, all that Technic Lego stuff.
yes, that's very male indeed.
Yeah. Or try to build the Star Destroyer from Star Wars Lego. No kid would do this
Oh no,
in an hour or two.
I haven't actually done one since like year 2006 or 7. And it's actually very relaxing. I bet you it's healthy in a way.
Unless you step on it.
That's true. Then that instant death.
Well, walking over coals is just was for walking over hot coals is for beginners. Walking over Lego, the next level.
Absolutely. That's true though, isn't it?
Yes, there's always this one Lego you find in the fluffy carpet.
Oh my
Like a
God.
mine, you step on it.
It goes kaboom. Yes.
Swear word inserted. Or at the time, those the square ones were the most likely to hide. They're big enough to hurt, but small enough you
You don't see them.
exactly.
It's a safe burglar alarm. If you're worried about burglars,
And
Just
just put some Legos on the
put the
floor.
Legos on the floor.
Well, if he's wearing boots, that's not gonna cut it.
That's true.
It's unfortunate because I have an excellent way of.
Whee! Lima Kilo, pull up or you land on the ground.
Where else is he supposed to land? If not on the
No, we
ground.
don't. Lima Kilo, no, we don't. That was a safety mechanism sometimes.
Now what do we do at Battambang?
Hopefully not Alt F4. We can have a land. The whole party gets back together. And it's a luxury one with 5,000 feet. So count yourself lucky.
Boring.
Battambang.
It's a posh one.
Yeah,
No, it's not boring. I thought, yeah, this is gonna be like something cool.
we're entering Vietnam War areas again. Because Battambang, I've heard in those days.
They feel to look very different than the ones in Thailand.
Well, in fact, they're totally dry to start with.
Yeah, looks so different. They don't have all the canals either, probably.
We know you in Cambodia when you come over a point of view, point of interest called the Killing Caves.
Yeah, it's scary. Pol Pot, isn't it? Was that the guy here? What was his name again? The dictator here.
No, it was the whole group. The Khmer Rouge. Basically,
Ah, an upside down Lima Kilo. Do you need some
destroyed
belly
the country.
scritches? Circly Lazy Davy. And a circly Wakamo.
this Battambang then, this city?
But
Yeah, I think it's the
we're
name of the city.
Battambang.
Or
Yeah.
refuel here. It's a Battambang fuel.
Not that it goes bang.
If, as long as it's in the cylinders, then it's okay.
Oh, we got a raid from Angry One Horn. Welcome in.
Welcome, welcome.
What did you do today? How was your stream? Where did you fly? Hope you had a great one. Robbie.
Well, because it's Angry One Horn, Robbie says, welcome, but please don't be angry.
It's going good.
So, fuel. Now that we have a long runway, we can refuel properly.
Hmm.
Yes, everything full except the external material. And that's it. Marked up external.
Day 4 of my week-long ferry flight to kick off my new. Ooh. That sounds nice. We're here in Cambodia on our way to the capital. What I can't pronounce correctly.
Phnom Penh. It's
Thank
not
you.
difficult. Phnom and Penh.
Okay.
Almost like nom and pen with a P.
Almost like Nom Nom, but with a P. So,
Okay.
Okay.
Here comes Lima Kilo. I need to refuel too.
You know, it's weird with those massive beacons that they actually seem too small.
Hmm?
That you say they're massive keepness, but they are way too small. If it was a real 330, the tail would be way above me.
Okay.
yeah, that's true. It's a mini gig now.
It's like a mini kit. It almost looks like an RC.
Flew 8 hours on Monday, 9 hours on Tuesday, 7.5 yesterday, 8.5 today. Have 6 more tomorrow. Oh, whoa. Well, that's some flights. That's some flights, Angry One Horn.
That's almost enough to throw Viper off the leading board.
Ah,
Almost.
he is ferrying a Bonanza. Without tip tanks from Montevideo, Uruguay to Greensboro, North Carolina.
Nice.
That's pretty cool. I can imagine. I can imagine you're tired.
Oh, there it goes.
This vertical takeoff reminds me of the announcement that they have the Dornier vertical takeoff in the next update.
Okay.
It reminds me of something from the X-Files.
And that's a plane I actually, in the same museum where I saw the Messerschmitt, they have that one outside, and it's an absolute monster of a plane.
Oh, recreating a real flight as seen on Dangerous Flight series on YouTube. Ooh.
It's a good idea to take stuff like that as inspiration.
Yeah, I want to do
That's pretty cool.
some ferry flights in the 737.
Yeah, it's like I take the old books and try and fly like the old Dornier flights and things like that.
That's pretty
And of
cool.
course, the Hindenburg is going to be out soon. And I've got the whole diary of the captain of the Hindenburg, of the world flight that they did. So, I mean,
Wow.
if I wanted to do that, I would probably be busy for the next 2 years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is not
But
the fastest.
It's not the fastest at all. But this is, I mean, I can only recommend that as a good read. The guy who was the main Zeppelin captain for a long time. And they did this round the world trip. All the way through Russia, China, Japan, over to America and so on. It must have been amazing. And of course they just caught the window of time between the two wars where it was
Okay.
possible.
See how many folks try bringing that thing to a busy airport and muck up everything with.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
On the other hand,
This will be carnage.
I'm sure if you don't have it, the sim
Yeah, it
will
will.
just make it a Bonanza or something like that.
Or an
Yeah, or
airliner because
or,
of the
yeah,
size.
maybe if they respect the size, right? Because for the Concorde, it's a Finanza, so like there's no logic in it. So yeah, floating Finanza will be the Hindenburg, probably.
You know that it is gonna happen, but it's so slow.
Well, it's not that slow when it's cruising. It can do up to 100 when it's cruising. But of course, as it
But it's
comes in
very
for a landing, it has to be very, very slow.
100 knots is very slow, even cruising. Because I mean, I reckon they mean airspeed, right? So if you have 150 knot headwind, you'll cruise backwards in the thing.
Then you just, if you're in a Zeppelin, you don't cruise with 150 knot headwind.
Not
You just
really.
stay,
Let's
you
take
stay
off
on.
again, guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say you had the 20 knots, and you're already reduced to 80. And 20 knots, as we all know, is very common.
Which altitude do they?
Oh, they don't. I think sort of around 1,000 to maximum 2,000.
Oh, really low then. Yeah,
That's
think they go much
very
higher.
low.
But I might be wrong.
Or they might go over some mountain, so
Yeah,
Let's
sure.
go, guys. Do 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 do.
oh god. Someone has watched too much Murphs.
But I mean, you know,
Ooh,
with my gamer
Ooh.
tag,
ooh.
I just have to fly a Zeppelin.
Oh yeah, that's it.
And,
Kraft Zeppelin's top airspeed was 128 kilometers an hour.
yeah, okay.
No, that's even slower.
That
than
is slow.
That would be
Yep.
69 knots.
Yes. So yeah, you
It
add a 20
cruised.
knot headwind. That's not healthy.
It cruised at 117 kilometers an hour or 63 knots.
60 knots. That's about 60 knots. So yeah,
Okay.
that's impressive.
Kraft Zeppelin.
Really slow.
Was that actually an airship by that name? Because normally it was Hindenburg that they usually talk about. Kraft Zeppelin was the guy who built it. Yeah. But maybe they named one after him.
There were a couple built, right? Or is
Yeah.
it just
The one that comes out in the sim is the Hindenburg. That's the one that had this spectacular end
Yes.
in Lakehurst.
Got to go. Following now the magenta line to bed. Good night, Lima Kilo. Have an eye out for any obstructions before hitting the mattress and the pillow.
no idea? Careful.
Good night.
Yes, there was one. Hindenburg was made famous for the accident.
Yes, yes.
Which is why they put it in the sim, because otherwise, yeah, people
Yeah, I mean,
doesn't
it's
have the
the-
marketing otherwise.
Yeah.
But I wonder if any bigger were built. I guess there were. Actually,
I mean, there were some. The Americans built some. I know that.
weren't the
um,
English building a modern one not too long ago, which was massive?
There is, at the moment, there's the one that looks like a bomb.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
Yeah. Where is that?
That's-
That's in England, isn't it?
that's
It's in
possible.
the
Yeah,
UK.
yeah. For freight.
Yes.
Who was the guy who built one in Paris in the 1900s? Late 1900s?
A Zeppelin in Paris.
Yes.
Never heard of that. I know that there was a hot air balloon in Paris, but not
No. There also was an inventor.
Don't know that either.
Who let the lady ride in 1902 with his airship in around Paris. Well, he let her fly it. I can't remember how that guy was called, because that was the first lady who flew.
Mhm.
Yeah. A motorized aircraft.
Yeah.
Airship. I don't know if they go by the denominator of aircraft, the airships. Do they?
Well, they actually, in German anyway, there's a different terminology. For a plane, you would say the German word fliegen. For a Zeppelin, it's fahren.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
I think it was
And
actually
the pilot is not called pilot.
pronounced captain.
It's called Führer. Yeah, Schiffsführer or Führer. Yeah. So it's a different terminology. It's like the balloon guys. They call themselves Ballonfahrer. So they don't use the word fliegen, flying.
They don't say pilots for balloon guys, no. There's also, and
No,
you
no.
also go by the different set of laws and stuff.
Yeah.
still do like some. You still have to do your PPL though, like for balloon.
There were
Because they-
some of these old airships, the ones that were meant for war, they actually had planes attached to them, which they could launch from
I've
in
seen
flight.
in Indiana Jones. I've seen those most famous example.
And of course,
Yeah.
they also used them in the beginning. They actually did bombing raids. The Germans used some to bomb London. But then they discovered that they were shut down quite quickly and easily, so they didn't continue that.
And the lady who wrote that airship in 1903, not '02, sorry, was Ida de Costa. Ida de Costa.
Yes, but who was the guy who built that thing?
I'm trying to
Whatever it
find
was.
that out in my
Yeah.
stuff.
Yes, but who was the guy that? Let's repeat it.
Don't annoy the streamer,
No,
Catbird.
I won't.
Santos. Something
Santos.
Santos.
Okay.
For example, Santos.
Santos.
French. Doesn't sound French to me at all.
That guy was from Brazil and just had his quarters in Paris. And Ida de Acosta was
Brazilian, no? Portuguese.
Strange color of water. I recall.
yes. I'm wondering too.
I've not wandered that far yet.
But it looks like that on the satellite map as well. Looks like coffee with milk.
Oh, it looks blue from here. But I still have to get there. So that's
Can't open that. Oh boy. My OneDrive wants to annoy me.
I think I understand it, Scott.
Santos Dumont.
Santos Dumont, he was a famous pilot. He was
Yeah,
famous
and
for
that guy had airships. And in the number 9, he allowed Ida de Acosta to fly a certain route in Paris. Why do I have just soup here?
Because you have a fancy program.
Exactly. It has to create some soup.
It has to justify its cost.
Exactly.
At least 30 minutes of pea soup every flight. Yeah, I think there must have been some maneuver for the aircraft to actually reconnect to the airship.
Yeah, what they've done with the color of the water. It's just much more realistic
Yep.
than pure blue.
Well, now it's changing slowly to blue.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
blue in the distance.
Oops. There we go. Also, the further you get into the middle of the lake,
Yep.
it gets more blue or greenish blue. There it goes. Whee! Don't go for a swim, Lazy Davy. The Fuga's catching up.
Yeah. I just discovered that I was basically falling asleep as far as speed was concerned. Now she's really zooming. 330.
Ooh. So we're creeping in on Victor Delta Papa Papa. Nice fancy clouds over the water.
You have more. I just have very few bits of cotton candy.
I have fluffy candy and dirty cotton candy. Or not freshly washed one.
I have a fluffy blanket in the distance, and close by it's just
It's just a few.
members of popcorn fighting. But half of it has been already cleaned up. Some screens usually don't know what they are, but it looked so epic.
Mm-hmm.
So some screens
Yay!
in the flight following. So
How epic is epic?
enough so that I got out of it to take a picture.
Yes, that's pretty. Whee! Isn't that a broly poly? Servus.
No?
Oh no, that's my group chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a former colleague of Garius.
Okay.
Nur mein Namensgedächtnis ist halt so. Ah, okay. Na, not colleague.
Customer.
Yep,
Customer.
richtig.
Giving a hard time with the sewing machines.
No, no, no.
Not the
That was
sewing
actually Catbat. That's one. That guy was one of the nicer ones in our store.
She wouldn't have given him
Exactly.
her
She
Twitch
would-
name.
Yeah, exactly. That wouldn't make sense.
I don't like this cloud. Don't like this
Don't like
cloud
it,
at
it's
all.
Don't like
Well.
the peace one. No.
If you came over to the bright side,
Exactly.
but of course, so what's happening at the next airport?
We just do a touch and went because the next after one is the capital.
Mm-hmm. The one that you don't like to pronounce. Nom nom.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Nom nom. The capital of Cambodia. Und wie ist dein Tag so, George?
Interesting. Is that a delta overhead there?
Pretty.
So that must be where the water comes in.
Waypoint 18 is the alignment to the runway. See.
Kampong. No, Kampong.
Nicht Ponton.
No?
This does not look right down there.
That's interesting. It could be water plants, you know?
Oh, I know this place. I think that the guys from Top Gear got stuck here.
How?
They follow the river. Well, they follow the river with boats, and this is our guy, or how do you say, like water plants. They're
Yeah.
just
Algae.
floating on the water. Yeah, it's a terrible mess.
Ah, okay.
They follow this river into the capital, not them. So it's literally.
Yeah. Yeah, that would make sense. Not far away now.
No, we're not far out for the capital.
That was a crazy episode where they literally each one took a boat.
Yeah. Now, somewhere. Must be an airport. But they obviously also have this squiggly kind of writing. It's probably different from in Thailand, but it looks very similar.
I think it's the same writing mostly.
Oh yeah,
actually.
okay.
I don't know if the lingo is different though. And they got. Didn't they get communist at some point, or were
Yeah,
they
yeah.
fighting against them? So yeah, they would have gotten a lot of Chinese writing as well. Would make sense. I don't know.
Yeah, they had a really violent history during the Vietnam War.
Yeah.
They were used as a basically to support the Americans. They had some of the bases here, and then later, if my memory serves me right, they were actually, well, I can't remember. After the war, at one point, the Khmer Rouge took over, which are like a sort of really hardcore communist group, and they purged all the intellectuals. They killed all the teachers and everyone who was not a farmer. And you know, the film Killing Fields is about that. So the whole country is basically a mass grave. And then these people were then, I think, ousted by the Vietnamese who took over. And nowadays it's ruled again by, I think the royal family somehow made a comeback. It's so complex and back and forth. You really have to read it up. But the end result was a lot of dead people.
Oh yeah.
And totally, I mean, the Khmer Rouge, they actually wanted to destroy all the big cities because they thought everybody should live in the countryside. So they actually made people leave Phnom Penh, and they wanted to basically destroy the city, which of course didn't help the country when it tried to recover later. It's just absolute madness.
Yep.
Yeah,
Well,
we
that's
got a lot of Cambodian immigrants actually after, like, our kids that were sent to
Yeah.
Belgium.
Yeah.
After all the killing was going on.
Yeah. Now, that is a long runway if I've ever seen one.
Yes, it's a posh one, like Deki would say.
And long.
7,000 feet?
Really long. Yes.
7,800.
That should do it. Just
I,
about.
I touched and I went.
You needed to go around, yeah, I understand.
Yeah. It was just too short for me. Why didn't I fly with this plane earlier? Because it's ideal for this kind of flying.
Really?
Yeah. And it's fun.
I'm sure it wasn't ideal at that short runway place.
Oh, I managed to get it down. No problem. Because you can, you know, she sails. So you can actually come in at a pretty low speed.
Okay.
She doesn't have reverse thrust or anything like that. Because she's just slow enough.
And she has very sufficient speed brakes.
Yes,
So here is
she
it
has
a
very
touch
good
and
speed
go
brake.
or it's touch and go, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, touch and went.
Look like the floppies are no need for them. Oops. So before we fly into the VF35 beginner version.
Pepper is up. Yes. Next stop is the capital.
We were at the capital for a moment at that airport. Like,
Nope.
And I seem to remember that in the old days, Cambodia was a French colony.
yes.
I think it's probably still the most widely spoken foreign language, European language. Yeah, I mean, the French had part of Vietnam, or all of Vietnam at one point. I think
Yeah, everywhere.
Cambodia, of this whole region, was what they called Indochine. Yeah, that's the whole area. That's why you can still get very good Vietnamese food in Paris.
And good French food in Vietnam, actually. I think we can get baguettes and stuff.
There's a whole Vietnamese quarter in Paris. And the map tells me that there's a plane by a airline called Vietjet
Okay.
somewhere in the area. But I haven't seen one of these injected planes yet. Maybe we will see it in Phnom Penh.
Hopefully. Crossing fingers for you.
I certainly don't see any, contrails. I would probably need to have that parallel 42 add-on, and I would see them all over.
That parallel 42 add-on. I'm looking
Yeah.
forward for that one.
Yes, I think I definitely want that one.
Well, does it only add contrails or something else?
No, it does other ground effects for your plane. It's like, for example, when you take off from a wet runway, you
The
get all
water
the
spray.
spray and everything, or the downwash when you have a helicopter, and all sorts of things.
It's quite the add-on. Yes, old veteran.
That was really impressive. Yeah.
I arrived
Thank-
late for that one, but what I saw was pretty nice.
Yeah. Like Murph put a Gigna on the runway, on a wet runway, and had it standing still, but revved up the jets,
Yes.
and it caused a huge cloud of moisture behind the plane, which is realistic, and that would not happen normally in the sim. The sim would give you some kind of spray when you,
A little bit.
but not a lot.
So that sounds very interesting, as long as it's not another frame hole.
Apparently not. I mean, Murph had it running, obviously,
Murph.
and he said it was
Uh,
very
Murph
much
Giebel.
range.
are
Yeah,
not good testers for me because they have systems that
Cat
are
Pat.
way out. Yeah.
That add-on has the opportunity to scale it. Like if
Yes.
you need it on, if you need your performance, you can say, "Come on, eat
You
less
can
of
yeah,
my resources."
you can set a certain frame rate,
Right.
and it will simply, when that frame rate is actually in danger, then it will scale back the effects so that you don't go
Yeah.
under that frame rate.
Sounds good.
Mm.
Sounds good. I
And
think
it's
I'll
only
look up.
it will only be
20
20
bucks.
dollars they said yesterday, so I assume that also means 20 euro.
Yeah, and isn't that an engine where other stuff will be added to?
Well, the way I understand it, you have these basic effects which I personally think will probably be good enough, but then there are packages which you can buy for particular planes, so
Yeah,
they
that's what
will
I meant.
be effects which are particular to that plane. So, for
Ooh.
example, Edson explained that when you do reverse thrust, that doesn't create any effects in the basic package. But
Oh,
when you have the um,
The
custom
plus
package
package.
for that particular plane, it will work.
oh, I see.
So if you have a gig now which you fly a lot,
Yes,
it
you
might
do
make
have.
sense to actually buy that additional, which he said would be below the price of the base package. So
It actually makes no sense for me, and I'll tell you why. Even if I
yeah,
would want to have
be-
it, if I land the gig now, I'm concentrated on the landing, on
yeah, yeah,
seeing whether the spoiler deploys, whether the reverses work. But you see
yeah,
that in the sky, not outside. So this is the last thing where I would be looking is
yeah,
outside.
yeah,
Just to stay on the center line, yes. Forwards, yes. Backwards, no. So yeah, no, that reverse thing I could, and it's actually the same, I guess, with most of these spray effects and stuff. The thing I would love to see is the contrails. That's
yeah. And the nice thing, you could see that on my stream, they actually then decay over time.
yes,
So
that's
it's
awesome.
like in real life,
That's a whole added
uh,
level of immersion.
and they are created by injected planes, or it could also be multiplayer planes. But if you have an injection going with traffic,
And you see
um,
that
you
I
will see.
don't,
Yeah.
I don't for obvious reasons as well. But yeah, if it's just from the multiplayer as well, it's could be cool.
Now this is interesting. Yet again, as we approach a large city, we
Yeah,
get
well,
this. Yeah, I think what it actually is mostly is smog rather than fog. I think
yes.
it mostly is air pollution. That's why we get this almost every time
You
when
know
we
what
have
I
a large
think
city.
is also a lot has to do with these places having,
Thermals?
they have installations for weather readings and stuff. Like
Yeah,
most other, like if you're in between,
you
I
don't get the
suspect
data. Yeah,
exactly. And then what will the sim do? It will just not throw anything in there.
yeah.
That's what I suspect. It's the, and that I think is why Kaharia is such an add-on where it will just throw in soup at moment.
You mean the soup is the default in the add-on? So if it has
Nope.
no data, soup.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Exactly.
No. No.
Oh. Yes, yes, yes. Because I mean, where should it get data if there's nothing to read data?
Yeah. And
Okay,
Different
so
server.
weather balloons. Yeah, that's it.
yeah, the sim says okay, no data, clear weather. Glorious program, no data, soup.
Soup. Yeah, I don't know if that's the case, but Does it get its data from weather? Sky? Do you know that?
I don't know
Some-
which weather readings it gets, but it's not Bing.
Okay. Yeah, I can tell it's not Bing because it's not the same as the city.
I think the reason is, Robbie, that adding is easier than subtracting. Somewhere? I mean, I assume that must be quite a big airport
Yes.
that we're talking about.
But having decreased visibility. In fact, it's on the
It's a
border of
9,800 feet.
on
And
the
the line is the magenta line is aligned with the runway.
Yeah.
It's on the limits of VFR orbit. Victor Delta Papa Papa, is that where we're going?
Yes, it
Yep.
is.
Okay, so I was heading completely in the wrong direction. We'll adjust. I think it's where Lazy David is.
Yeah, he
Yep.
must be close to it.
It was at 45 feet. And it's stopped moving this altitude.
The airport is according to the nav map on 40 feet.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Not today. Robbie, not today.
So where is it going? Are you landing in the city or what?
I'm on final, Catbat.
I was looking the lights up and it was so low. Just trying to find those squirrels with machine guns.
Here it's more rats.
Okay.
Ground
Not enough.
squirrels.
Not enough trees for the squirrels.
Just gonna go in a circle. Ritual circle to land. I'll let Kyle pass. And Nightset, who is now cutting in front, like a BMW driver.
Without the winker.
Without the window, of course.
Turning signal.
It's not like we have one, so.
Sometimes my headphones have this malfunction. I have a minute or two where I can't hear a thing.
It's good because we were talking about how you were like a BMW driver.
Catbat, that was a joke from my part. I heard every word.
Well, even better than I don't have to explain.
Ooh, that gave a scratch.
Oh yes.
So let me see. Do you see any planes here? Any, Kicknars at the terminal?
No, I don't have traffic on.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if that is part of my thingy.
Ah, okay. Let me have a look. But
You
I
see
don't
where
have traffic
you,
on.
you see where I am, and
I'm
I,
texting to you.
and that's where I have several. There's almost actually a plane at every. What is it? Well, not the airlines here. Would you believe it? It's Cambodia Airways.
Mm.
Now that's a surprise.
That's so original.
And next to it, this is Shenzhen Airlines.
Nice. Okay.
My airport is empty.
Yeah, okay. But the funny thing is that there is no moving planes, which I find slightly irritating. On an airport this size, surely there
Well,
should
no,
be.
but nobody's moving, most likely.
Yeah.
It wouldn't bother me. It would be nice to see them all, but I can't do such
Mind you,
traffic
what time? What's the? Hang
without
on. What is
punishment.
the
The
real
local?
time? I'm just checking.
It's the middle of the night there, so
Yeah, so it could be simply that things are dead.
It's 5:30 in the morning,
Okay, yeah.
and it's pitch black.
There wouldn't be a hell of a lot of traffic going on at that time. Yeah.
Nope.
surprising that Shenzhen Airline is there. Maybe they got stuck or something.
I mean, the add-on I'm using takes the information from Flight Radar 24, so it should be quite accurate.
Yes, it should be.
Okay, guys, kamikaze.
Let's come in the cards.
Yeah. Let's have a look at the city.
Oh no.
Such a pretty yellow bird.
Wonder what
And
to
the
change
pink and black one. Nice.
tanks when you're on the grenade.
Now, where exactly is the center?
Colorful runway, yes. Pretty colorful birdies. I don't see who the black and yellow one is.
Shenzhen is actually doing pushback.
Oh nice. So it's going back to
Ooh,
Shenzhen.
Oh yes, there is the Genocide Museum.
Oh god.
Such a cheerful place.
Yes.
okay, Robbie. Have a good night. Sleep tight.
Good night.
And don't miss the magenta line to bed.
I was gonna say
I think
that don't
he'll find it on autopilot.
let the red
You
lights
think?
sparkle.
There is the Cambodia-Vietnam Friendship Monument.
Where are you? Oh, you're over there.
That
Okay.
must be the actual center here,
Okay.
from the points of interest here. but I can't really see any sort of
Fancy.
individual buildings where I would say, yes, this is what it looks like. It's a football stadium. Yeah, it's a very good idea, Robbie. That's a very good idea.
Oh, what?
He wrote, that's why I sleep with magenta sheets. In case I missed a line, I have something to guide me in.
He probably has poppy lights on the side of his bed.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't think there's much to see here, unfortunately.
It could be a nice room, like a bedroom table light, like in the form of a puppy light.
Uh-huh.
You think?
Yeah.
I see a bridge.
Well, way to buy for beaches now.
But if you look like that, that's a
No.
huge city.
It is big, yeah.
It's big. It's not massive.
From the scenery, it's meh.
Yeah. But I think the city itself probably hasn't got a lot of big historic buildings that survived, you know.
Mm,
There's so much
probably.
destruction.
Or is there? I think there is probably much destruction, and in the first place, who would have built like all those historic buildings?
I mean, there's probably still, from what I remember, there must be, the royal palace must still be somewhere.
Yeah. Some French colonial stuff. Maybe.
Yeah.
Those waters would be full of ships and boats. I get that in the sea.
Seems we have a new one in our kerfuffle. The Greg room 100.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Sitting there, following along.
Hmm.
300 feet. You better be careful, mate. Because you know, squirrels with machine guns and stuff.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Going for some is not healthy.
I'm glad to be out of that smog. Getting clearer air now.
Yay! We do not have to cut the air again. So basically we can follow that river. After Victor Delta Kilo Charlie, where we do a quick touch and went. We follow the river up to our final stop. That sounds like a plan.
Stung. What?
Stung
Stung
Treng.
tree?
Treng.
Stung
Victor
tree.
Delta Sierra Tango. The last
was-
stop
There
tonight.
was a tree, and there was a bee. And the bee
It's
stung
stung
the
tree.
tree. And then you got stung tree.
That joke department.
Granddad joke.
Stung tree in the next city. What is it? Dead bee.
Yeah, well, probably.
Will you stay up in the air if I let go of the... Will you stay up in the air if I let go of the yoke?
If you trim her correctly, then yes.
I don't find her sweet spot today. That's the thing.
It's easier in the outlet. Whining, but I think the Spitty is a bit more torquey. Or maybe not.
Stay.
The fields look pretty detailed. With some yuck here and there, but
But a lot of brown fields.
yes. Good work taken on the grass cutting or whatever.
Yeah.
they cut. See a Spitty. I see a Spitty.
Either the music gets louder or the cat gets more quiet.
What music?
The music
Oh,
on
did
the
I-
stream.
Did
We
I
don't
get
hear
more,
it.
more quiet? Maybe. I don't know. Could be the thing was too far away and I was sliding back with my seat.
Ah,
He was sort of halfway under the table.
Yes. That could very well be. I feel a bit tired.
we have it soon.
Although I'm gonna go first.
You see that
I'm
name
gonna-
over there? Ultra
Wow.
Salsa.
When we land, I'm gonna play with songs again, I guess. Gotten quite addicted to that preparation work. In the beginning it was boring and now I find it fun.
What is the preparation work? You have to select the songs.
Well, yeah, you
Uh-huh.
can download song. It's not even about selecting yet. It's like making a database, right? So
Yeah.
I'm getting like all sorts of genres, and I'm trying to well, basically make it order in the by genre and by months, so that you know, like when you've ordered such and such, you say, like, oh yeah, that must have been around that time.
Yeah.
You always have a way of finding them anyways.
And
The titles, you just type in the name and it will come up, right? But
do
yeah.
you have to worry about copyright?
Uh, Not really. I mean, we're like, we are not supposed to use it for advertisements and YouTube
Mm.
videos and stuff.
No, but I
like,
mean, it's like if you play it
if
in a bar,
yeah,
then
that's paid
you
for
don't have to
basically.
worry. Okay.
So we can basically be, yeah, I'll be happy about that. Because you
No.
know, I took two pages of those where you can download stuff, and one is, well, actually they're both paid music. Yeah, it's paid for.
Yeah.
But it says specifically on those sites like, yeah, it's not meant to be used. If you say like, oh, I'm gonna make an advertisement, I'm gonna make money,
Yep.
and use that audio for it, that's not
Yeah.
meant to be done.
Not for profit, so to speak.
Exactly,
Not yeah.
not for direct.
Well, this is very much. I own quite a few 3D models, which I'm working with, which I could not. For example, if I was a professional graphic artist and I wanted to make a cover for somebody's brochure or something like that, I couldn't use them for that.
Yes.
As soon as I start making money with it, it's a different
Yes.
license from if I
Yes.
just make a pretty picture for myself.
Exactly. So I'm allowed to make money from it, but only like live, you
Yeah.
know, like live performance, not really. It can't be a repetition, so it cannot be that like it's a video and it gets played everywhere and that sort of stuff. No.
Okay. Touched it.
So apparently it's a touchy.
Touchy, touchy, wenty, wenty.
That was marvelous. But now I'm all over the place. Yeah, he likes to dance, huh? Wow.
The cabbage every time.
Well, cabbage, yes. Not every, well, I wouldn't say not every time. Maybe it is every time.
No, we just can follow the stream. Whee! Wing wave! Ooh, that would be a nice sandbank.
Oh, yeah. Lots of sand here.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a little island. Almost with those
Mm.
water all around. Oh, and then another island there.
Oh, I'm not surprised then. This is the river. the Mekong, which runs basically from China all the way to Vietnam, and one of the most important places for, well, if it wasn't from the Mekong, there would hardly be any agriculture in this whole area. And of course the Chinese are building dams, and it messes with the ecosystems of all these countries downriver. Yeah, Mekong Delta in Vietnam, south of
Okay.
Saigon. It's a huge area.
Okay, Castella is the pink black one. And Greg is the green black one. PC21.
Oh, it will change in 5 minutes there in some other colors.
Yeah,
I know.
good lovely.
Whee! We're zooming on a stream with the zoomies.
Like I've had the zoomies before. It was funny as hell.
Did she do some drift action?
Yes. Some Tokyo drifting around the house. And also with the accompanying noises.
So you had a car engine, basically.
You
This
can
is-
see how this river is regularly flooding,
Yeah.
and that makes the land so fertile.
Mm.
And that's one of the things that when the Chinese build all these dams, it prevents the flooding.
Yeah.
Because they just don't release that water. And when they do, most of the stuff that is good for the fields will remain
In the
In the-
dam.
in the dam. Yeah.
So. Can't sit anymore.
Much to the max.
Mhm.
Yeah. Sounds familiar. Yeah, there should be definitely more ships on this river. In reality, there are big passenger ships running up and down, and of course there's fishermen.
Ferries across here.
Yeah, yeah.
There's all sorts of traffic. That's why I said when you see that Top Gear series, you see like the amount of shipping that's going on.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it's so interesting. It's going to Ho Chi Minh, isn't it? This river in the end, or where does it?
It goes all the way up into the Himalaya in the end.
No, but I mean in the other direction, like
Yeah, yeah. We go north. I'm just following it here.
I mean like towards the sea,
Uh,
the
yep.
ocean,
Well, yeah. I
where
said
the
yeah. Sorry, it's Ho
Saigon
Chi Minh now, but south of
ocean.
Saigon. Yeah, south of Ho Chi Minh City. That's where the delta is.
Where it ends up.
Okay.
Yeah. And, that's again.
That's
That's
where
one.
they ended up. These guys from Top Gear went all the way from the Chinese bit from the border, I think,
Yeah.
with China, and then went all the way
There
to
the
the sea.
guys.
I mean, it must be one of the longest waterways in the world.
And in the beginning, there was absolutely no water, absolutely almost
Yeah.
dry.
Okay.
And the Chinese part, I guess that had some. The dams had something to do with it.
Yep.
I guess they mentioned. I just don't remember that.
There's a health cottage. There's Lazy. Greg, wahrscheinlich. Probably.
Greg is right below me.
Yeah, and there's a Costella. There's Lazy Davy in the back, and there's a Whack-A-Mole still. Yay! So many legs flying. It's awesome. Whee!
Oh, fuel. Change the tanks just in time. Let's continue. Don't forget that this thing you have to switch between left and right. I was like, what's going on? Why am I not going as fast anymore?
And the Hell Kitty said, I'm hungry.
I'm starving at 300 feet. No, correction, what are we? 100 feet above the river. Oh. What's that? Another puffin. Yep, it's failing again. What? Okay, I'm officially out of fuel. I'm just on the center tank here. And that doesn't have a whole lot of...
Yeah,
So
we're not that far away
So
from
how come I
Stung
used
Tree.
all of it? Okay, I have 76 gallons.
We
Yeah,
are
should be okay.
Could possible work out.
67 nauticals from Stung Tree.
Okay, no, I'm not gonna make... Well, yeah, I am actually. Don't think I need... what do you say, 1 gallon per nautical mile?
Well, you could just about make it. Try and fly in a straight line.
I'll have to stop flying information as a lot because that uses a lot. And a little bit higher as well, it will help. For various reasons. One is if the engine fails, and another one is you can put a mileage up there.
Okay, it's not called Stung Tree, it's called Stung Tring.
Yeah.
My map didn't show me the end. I had to zoom in.
From now on, it's Stung Tree.
But I think
Yep.
Stung Tree It makes more sense. God, there's huge sandbanks down there.
Mm.
This is some double ender territory.
Yeah. God, I haven't flown that thing at all, really. I haven't. And I have flown it once or twice. Always ended up doing yoga with it.
No,
Got
really.
fed up.
Yeah, they gotta be careful with that one. It's like any tail dragger really. If you brake, use one. Oh yeah, you have pedals now.
No.
No, so you can't differentiate your braking because that's the thing with pedals. You can use a left or a right brake.
Yeah. I thought the pedals were for rudder.
Yes.
Yeah, also.
And also for braking on the ground.
Are that the same pedals
Yes.
as
they
soon as
work.
you're on ground
You can brake with them. Yes.
and your rudder?
Also.
And your rudder also, yes. Yeah.
I don't quite get that.
Well, the rudder is gonna lose
Say-
efficiency on the
Say I
ground.
want to taxi.
So
Yeah.
you
And
want
then
to taxi, you use.
I want to
use
turn left. So I,
You want to use differential braking in, well, if it's a free casting tail wheel, you have
Yeah.
like the ones that are like a trolley shopping thing,
yeah.
and then you have other ones, I'm guessing, that are connected to their other.
Like, so whenever I turn, I actually brake.
Some birds, yes. Some
Yes.
birds, no.
Well, yeah, if you do differential braking, you have to put down the. It's not that you turn and you. I mean, you have to push down your toes on the rudder to brake.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
But you can differentiate like you can use differential braking. You can even do that in a normal, like in a Piper or something. Just brake on one side.
Oh, last few nautical miles. 48.
48 is, let's see how the
Mhm.
fuel situation is. 60 gallons, so yeah, it looks like I'm gonna make it.
Yay!
He be floating in light like a feather.
Whee!
So I don't see where we're going.
You just follow the river.
Okay.
The wreck is now in an F-18. Yuzumi Gegner, pull up, buddy.
And I think I've learned the Cambodian word for village or something like that.
Okay?
Because almost every place starts with Pumi. P-H-U-M-I.
Okay.
Pumi something.
How fast are you zooming?
Me?
Oh.
Around 200s, 220, something in that area.
You guys are slacking.
Well, I just want to be the guy on the horizon, you know, and that's not what I'm aiming to be.
At this point, I'm just aiming to make it.
32 nauticals.
Yes.
You can almost coast there now.
Oh, I'm sure I can coast there now because I don't know where it is, but
Parallel to the river.
Yeah. It's on the right side of the river, in a bend. The river makes a bend to the right,
Just about
and
the
shortly
river
after
bend.
that, we should be more or less there now. Almost.
oh really?
Almost.
Yeah, we can't be far away from it.
No. Headbed is on the best direction.
Yeah, you're still. I'm just looking at the other map. You're still a bit away.
Because it has to make a right bend, which is also
Yeah.
fun.
It's 4,200 feet currently.
Oh, so I can't miss it.
It's not a field.
It's another field. Oh.
Don't give me that sound, Catbet. Oh, your wishes will be heard.
She will quickly change the flight plan.
It's okay.
Exclusively to fields.
Yes. Could you imagine? Speaking around the world, only field version.
It's called a field trip.
One dead one after the other. So,
I think I'll cut that
Closing
corner
in.
a little. I'll cut that corner a little.
Scandal! Outrage! No worries.
Oh yeah, okay, I remember it now. I'm in the 5:30. I can see an airport. I'm gonna start floating, see how far it takes me floating.
Will Cat make it?
Oh, for sure. Maybe not in one float, but to the fuel I have, I think I'm good. I have still 38 gallons there. I've only used like what, 10 gallons for that. I'm just gonna continue
But
normal speed then.
But
What?
Yes,
if we fly straight in,
yes.
according to the sim weather, we will have 20 knots tailwind.
I'll go around there.
So it might make sense to
Coming
land
from
from the other
side.
way. Yeah.
Well, then, my weather says 3 knots from 323, 322.
Your weather's always opposite to mine, guys.
Yes. I think the slogan is weather with a difference. Mhm.
Weather with the broth. Jeez.
Our peas are best.
Peas.
Yeah.
Okay, field inside. Oh, I'm
I
waiting.
have so beautiful clouded chicken.
I think look. I see the runway. Yes.
It's
Yes.
near a sandbank.
Here is the runway.
So I'm gonna fly around and come back in. Wheelies out. That slows a little bit.
Actually, looking at my plane, I can feel the wind. They're a bit crabby.
Yeah, I'm also very grabbing. That's gonna help me because I'm grabbing with my nose into the wind, which is from where you guys are coming.
God, that'll be another Zepp landing here.
Yes. I love doing these approaches, like coming in at 90 degrees. It's long enough to land flapless even. Karia's coming in from the other side with her contrary weather.
With my different winds, yes.
So she's gonna find me head on. I guess that I have to go around then. I'll make a little circle here on base.
Vacated the runway.
Yeah. Thanks. I'm following count Zeppelin.
Wow, that's a huge cloud front over there.
Almost no clouds as usual. Yes.
Comes the cat back. Yep.
Or some fluffies. Easy, easy.
That looks nice.
Just got scratched
Great.
my paint.
That was a nice landing. And another nice one. Well done, guys. It looks pretty. That we need some toast. Where's some toast landings? So, youch. I got through a turbine. I'm on the right one.
Of
Meow.
course, this is the handbrake. I forgot for a while where my handbrake was. But I remembered.
So the fact that my cockpit is open doesn't show in your picture, does it?
No. Can you park behind me and Nights Up? Awesome. Thank you. Plus, we have done a pretty nice picture all together.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Where's the man in the wanted picture?
Jeez.
everybody, cheese.
Okay.
I see that cat, but did not laugh at that picture.
Yep. There's always the one guy in the picture.
Yeah, always that one guy. Well, guys, thank you for flying along, for being with us. We're signing out. We reached our final destination of the night. So, yay! Next time on Saturday, 2000 Zulu, we start up here and go into the general direction of Laos. So, stay tuned. I hope you had fun. We see each other on Saturday. Good night, guys.
Good night.
Where's the button?
Right.
Here's the button. Bye.